recording. Okay, the recording has started. Oh, wait. Does our stream message from before still make sense? I think it does. So I'm just going to start stream. Hopefully it's fine. Okay, I believe we should be live. Are we live? Can everybody hear me? I can hear myself.
I think so. Yeah,
I'm not sure how to feel about it, but I can
I
hear
can
myself.
hear you, but that's because I haven't muted the stream yet.
Can I turn off my... Hang on. Oh, okay.
Oh,
yes,
I think
okay.
I got it.
So can
no,
you...
hang on, that's not the same.
So wait, just to make sure, can you see my stream still on Discord?
Yeah, I can.
Okay, cool. So there's a way to turn off the preview for me, which will save resources. So I'm doing it. Okay, I'm gonna get started.
Let's do it.
So Jacob, I was just playing the game, and I was planning on doing some requests and everything, and I did no requests, and that's because I got so enthralled in the idea of completing the Pokédex.
It's a very nice idea.
Yes. So, let's go ahead and get started. Apparently, we just summoned Weird Ear. If that sound effect was any indication.
Yeah.
It's the Obsidian Fieldlands. So, we're gonna get started.
That's also not it.
And
oh, wait. No, that's not it either. Dang it.
And we're just gonna go to a camp. Let's just go to a camp.
If you're just joining, I'm trying to figure out what background he's currently got turned on. Here it is, for real.
Oh, what is it?
Yes, it is the evil elemental.
The evil elemental.
Yes.
Ah, I see. Okay, so I'm about to talk to the professor for the first time. Are you ready, Jacob? I did not talk to the professor at all last night. Okay.
I see you've caught 26 Pokemon. Care to report your findings? Hello. It's a good number of Pokemon, several alphas. You got Chimchar!
I got Chimchar.
Alpha Chimchar.
Yep, I got some Eevees, as well as an alpha Eevee.
Okay.
I got a Pikachu.
Yeah.
So, that's cool. Ooh, that's a good bit of money.
Rich! Oh, it seems blah 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 blah. Most illuminating.
Oh, hello, Red Rhino. How are you doing today? I'll update our Pokédex with this new data.
With this new data.
Yeah.
With this new data.
Okay. Updated entries. So.
A lot of them. And a lot of them completed. I noticed.
Yes. I caught an Abra. That was fun. That took a while. But I did it.
Oh, yeah. They were kind of tough. It took me a long time before I actually got one.
Yeah. I had probably like somewhere between 10 and 15 run away from me before I finally caught one.
Yeah, it'll happen.
Yeah. Anyway.
Let's see. That's a new rank. That's a new rank. That could be 2 new ranks. I don't even know.
Splendiferous. That's a fun word.
Splendiferous results. I dare say you've earned yourself a promotion to the newest rank.
The newest rank.
Well, I said new. Best report to Captain Sardine, eh? I'd get right on that if I were you. So, what would you like to do now?
That's a good... Gotta go!
Yeah. Jolly good. Keep up the fine survey work.
So, I just want to make sure that is...
Yeah.
I still have not learned the buttons. Okay. So, I was going in order for the most part. So, I never actually left...
Hang on. I'm curious, because now I have a feeling that you didn't... You haven't told me everything that happened. Go back to the bottom of the Pokédex. how did you see a sneeze?
Oh, yeah, that did happen
Did you
twice,
perhaps
actually.
you experienced your first and your second space-time distortions?
I did, yes. And I was
They're
so
they're exciting.
mad, Jacob.
Really?
You know why
Why?
I was mad? Because I found
Why?
these Eevees, and,
Okay.
you know, Eevee, I actually got to Eevee in my completion because I was trying to complete the ones that I've caught.
Yeah.
And I got to Eevee. And, you know, obviously catching more Eevees is a thing, but obviously evolving more Eevees is also a thing. And by a thing, I mean research tasks.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, well, the first time that I found the space-time distortion, I there were a bunch of evolutionary stones, but I was out of inventory space, and I didn't know what to throw away. I didn't know
Oh,
how
no.
rare the stones were, and so I was like, is it even worth throwing any of this stuff away for them? And so I was pretty mad. But then a second one came around a little bit later, and when the second one came around, also the one I saw was pink, by the way. It looked really cool, the Sneasel I saw.
You saw a pink Sneasel, like shiny, or what?
Is that what a shiny Sneasel looks like?
I feel like you would know if it were shiny. I mean, Sneasel's shiny is pink. Did you see a shiny Sneasel?
Did I see a shiny Sneasel? Are you serious? What? Oh. Oh my gosh. Yeah,
I think you
What was
completely
that?
saw
What was that
What?
noise?
this.
No. I don't know
I
what
don't
that
know.
noise was, but it was loud.
Did I make it?
I thought it came from your end.
I don't know.
Uh,
Anyways, yes, I feel like you definitely saw a shiny Sneasel
oh my gosh.
and did not catch it.
Well, I couldn't. There were like two Haunters and a Gengar and a Steelix all
Oh. Yeah.
all
You
just
need
like
you need to be very well prepared for a space-time distortion, especially early game.
So the second space-time distortion is actually when the Sneasel appeared. But so it said that there was like some sort of space-time something or other because it has like a prep. Like
Yeah.
And I
I'll
went
tell
there
you,
and I was like,
you
what
get
in... Go ahead.
you get a couple minutes of lead time to make it over there
Yeah.
and
So
prepare.
I got over there like immediately when it happened because I was like, ooh, shiny, what's that? And so I went over there and literally, apparently, wow.
Did you not hear? They got a nice little jingle it'll play, or a nice little sound effect
For what?
for
Shinies?
shiny Pokemon. Yeah.
Jacob, I am very... Okay, Red Rhino is
Okay.
saying that it could have just been a Hisuian Sneasel. Is that a thing?
I don't think so.
Jacob, did I really just
it's-
see a shiny Pokemon?
I think you did. I feel like I should go back and watch your.
Oh my
screen capture.
gosh.
Anyways.
Well, you do that. I'm going to scroll through just briefly, and I'm going to say, okay, I completed Bidoof and Bibarel, Staravia, Shinx, Luxio is going to happen eventually, so I just didn't worry about it. Ponyta, I was trying to do Ponyta, and I didn't... I couldn't find any more. I was really struggling to find more. So I wasn't if I just caught one more, then I would have completed it. But anyway, I completed Eevee actually.
Okay. Did you
Which is
evolve any?
nice. No, because I have 0. Oh, back to what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
So a second space-time distortion came about, and I was so excited because I was like, yes, I can get these evolutionary stones. And so I cleared my inventory immediately and then headed over there. And as soon as I got over there, I was just picking up everything. I got hit multiple times, but it's okay. I never died. And then I never got a single stone. I got a bunch of shards. I got a Magmarizer. Is that what it's called?
Yep.
And I got another special item like that, but
Okay.
I didn't. But I didn't get any evolutionary stones, which saddened me so much.
Well, if you head back to town, or if you want to head back to town, there are some tips.
Yeah, that's true.
They're being targeted at the moment.
Oh, right. Go away.
There are some tips I could offer that might make your experience
was close.
easier.
Oh no. Just going up a level is going to make my life so much easier, isn't it?
Like getting a next star? Maybe.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Okay, Jubilife Village. I'm a running.
We'll see. The first thing.
But what I was going to say is that I streamed until after 3 a.m.
Wow.
And then I decided.
Got like 3 hours of gameplay.
Yeah. It was very. I think very slow and quiet. Oh, who am I talking to?
If you talk to what's his name, the crafting guy.
That's not him, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, it is. Okay.
He
wants a Pokeshi doll.
Yeah, just move on past that. He sells a recipe that is very valuable, even though it doesn't seem like it. And you also cannot purchase it at the moment. Okay, never mind. Forget that.
Oh, okay, but what if I sold him a recipe? Oh, wait, I do have a stone. I have a firestone.
Huh.
When did that happen? Do I want to go ahead and get a Flareon?
I mean, if you want to, sure.
Also, I decided that I think Ponyta is going to be part of my team. So I got a Magmarizer, and I got a Dubious Disc.
Okay.
And all these shards. I got 13 red shards just in the one.
Okay. And this is related to this recipe that you're going to buy in the future. You should not sell any shards or any stardust. Even though you can make some good money. There's better money to be had later on.
Well, I did sell some stardusts, so whoops.
Okay.
But I did not sell any of the shards.
Shards are really the thing that's important for the later.
Also, Seed of Mastery here seems very helpful. That seems like a good item.
If you give that to the red-haired woman up there in the battlefield, she will let your Pokemon access agile and strong moves for a certain type of move.
Yeah. Oh, I have some experience candy. Anyway.
Also, the other thing, if you go into the Galaxy building.
Okay. Oh, this is it right here? Oh, it is. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm bad with directions.
You should really have a word with Baggin.
This guy? Okay, fine.
Like more space in their satchel. And carry around even. Okay, I'm not gonna keep that up. He's offering. Really, I did not know that. She can't help your Pokemon master their signature move.
Oh, wow.
Interesting.
That is interesting.
Okay. Essentially what he's saying here is that you pay him and he'll give you more inventory slots.
Yeah.
So this one it'll cost you 100.
Oh, but the next one's gonna cost like 10,000.
The next one it does get more expensive. And they get more expensive over and over and over again. The first many of them are very worth it, and the later ones are very much not worth it.
Okay.
So I'm gonna let
Don't do it. It's price gouging.
I'm gonna let you choose where to stop here as far as paying him money. I wouldn't call this a spoiler, so I'll just go ahead and tell you. The final price you pay him for your final satchel expansion for one slot is 1 million Pokédollars.
Oh my gosh. That's a lot of money. How much is it now? Okay, 1,000.
Yep.
This will be my last one.
They were going up by 100s, now they go up by like 200s, and then, yeah, it gets ridiculous.
Maybe later.
My current expansion, I think he wants me to pay him 100k.
It should not be permitted, and it is anarchy. Anyway. So what does my inventory space look like now? Ah, it scrolls down. Okay. Well, that's cool.
Okay, hang on. I'm going to be right back. Apparently, I need to go do something.
Oh, no.
Oh, also upgrade your new rank, get your star or whatever.
Oh, I guess you just won't voice act it. Okay, that's fine.
Do it for me.
Oh no, I skipped it. Here's my Pokedex, ma'am. You have made progress. It seems you have earned yourself a star. With this, you have officially attained the rank of 3rd star in the Galaxy Expedition Team. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Have this as well. It is a further recipe you'll need for crafting. Oh, wow. I'm never going to use this, but cool. Continue to dedicate yourself to completing the Pokedex if you hope to rise higher in the ranks. There are many things on this planet, many of which I like, many of which I dislike. I'm inclined to agree with you. There's only one thing that I hate. Oh no. Is it bagging? Oh my gosh. Yeah, that is exactly what Jacob was saying. Which you were probably in it. He said it the other day in the very first stream. Also, wait a minute. Oh, I'm very close to the next rank. Oh, man. Okay. So it is in the Horseshoe Plains. I'm going to go over there. I don't know.
Okay. There was something on TV I needed to see, apparently.
Oh, was it worth it?
Yes.
Now, Jacob, something that I spent so long doing and wasted a lot of time doing was, well, A, looking for Ponyta, because for some reason I just could not find them, and it was driving me crazy, which is actually what I'm doing now. I'm looking over here in the Horseshoe Plains.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a Mime Jr.
Yeah.
I have one, but I will get another one. That counted. Wow. It didn't catch, though.
Oh, no.
Catch. Gimme, gimme. No.
Oh, no.
Wow. Okay. It's a Ponyta. Why am I finding them now?
I don't know. Did you not see them before? They should be here all the time.
No,
Except
they
for
weren't.
rain. If it's raining, they don't show up.
No, I mean, well, it was raining for a while, but it stopped raining at one point. But yeah, I don't know why it wasn't working. Also, yeah, I'll do this. What was I gonna say? Now, the one that I really spent a long time searching for was Munchlax.
Oh, okay.
And I remember seeing Munchlax somewhere.
Yeah.
But I mean, I looked at it on the. Oh, hi, Bidoof. I looked on it. Oh yeah. So I did see this. I did see that Rapidash.
The Rapidash, yeah.
Yeah. But
did you try to fight it?
No, definitely not.
I mean, you've got a fairly strong water type. You're started there.
But yeah, so I did do a little bit of leveling, as you can see. I mean, I didn't really emphasize that at all.
Okay. Well, then now I definitely think you're looking good.
Looking good.
But if you can keep on hunting for things, or you can do more deck entries, or you can do missions, you got the whole world open to you.
I know I do. I'm not sure what to do, to be honest. I would really like to find Munchlax, because I thought for sure I've seen them before. And they're apparently all in the Deer Track Heights. Or, sorry, Nature's Pantry, I think is what it was.
Yeah, they're roughly there, yeah.
But I searched all around in different times of the day. And I was just...
I see you even got a marker in Nature's Pantry.
I just now put that there.
Oh. The area where I found one, if you'd like me to kind of guide you toward it, I could tell you.
Oh, hang on. It is in Nature's Pantry, right? Let me just double check. You probably remember.
I'm not sure if it counts as Nature's Pantry, but...
Oh, it's Deer Track Heights. Sorry.
Oh.
It is. Okay, so I was right the first time. It is Deer Track Heights.
That's not where I found mine.
Oh,
Okay.
really? Where did you find yours?
I found mine, here, if you go back into the world.
That's not what I want. I'll go back into the
head in that direction, sort of, that Weird Ear is facing.
Oh, so this way?
Yeah. And, turn to the right. You're gonna go back uphill some. Yeah. Turn to the right some more. Head in that direction, sort of. Try... Keep on going.
This is definitely approaching Deer Track Heights.
Yeah, we're just going around the other way. Keep on going. Go down. Oh, no. Go the other way. Down there. Go to the right.
Oh, wait.
I know that I've seen a Munchlax where that Pokemon is behind you.
This is probably a Geodude. Yep. Okay. I don't know why I sent out Ponyta, but no. In fact, let's just run.
Okay. It still counts for seeing it pop out of a rock.
Yeah.
I know that I've seen a...
Right here? Like in this area?
Yeah, I know I've seen a Munchlax spawn where that Kricketot is currently. But that's the only place I know I've seen a Munchlax before in this area.
I see.
If you search Deer Track Heights, it may be there.
If I search what?
Deer Track Heights, it may be there. The Pokédex
I've
seems
searched.
to believe it is.
I've searched all of Deer Track Heights though, like very thoroughly in different times of the night, and I was really struggling. Ooh, there's an Abra.
Yeah. Maybe you'll just have better luck in a later on area then.
Yeah, that's kind of what I decided ultimately. Like, I'm just gonna not worry about it right now. But anyway, what would have been next if I had kept going? Because I did Eevee. I guess I would have wanted to.
Then you got all the evolutions.
Yeah, I would have wanted to do that, but I'm mainly just worrying about the Pokemon I have.
Zubat, Golbat, Crobat, Drifloon, Drifblim.
Burmy would have been next, and Burmy's pretty close, I think. Yeah, very close.
All you need to do is
catch one more, or defeat one,
or defeat one, especially with Flying Type move.
Yeah,
or evolve one actually. If you want to evolve it, just level it up, let it sit in your party and chill for a while.
Yeah. Oh wait, Burmese can be anywhere though, right?
Any shape,
any tree, yeah.
There was that one right down the hill here.
Oh, I did see that. Where was it? Up this way?
No. You were just looking at it. That back down to the left some.
Oh,
down there.
Yep,
see
there it is. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I should have switched Pokemon.
Oh, you'll still get the point for taking it out, or you can switch if you want.
Or I can switch. Yeah, I'm gonna switch. Oh, that's not what I meant to do, but it's fine.
No.
Ow!
There you go. That is research 10.
Okay. Now, the next one.
Yep.
Would be.
The next one is
not Geodude, Stantler.
Stantler.
Yes.
Let's see.
Yep, I remember seeing the Alpha Snorlax that you're talking about. I think Red Rhino.
Yeah.
And it's strong. And it's scary. But Stantler. What's the best thing for me to do with Stantler?
If you can, the best thing would be
more.
using agile Psy-Shield bashes.
Well,
Since
yeah, that's true.
That's very point worthy.
That's true. Let me go back
But
to camp.
I'm not sure if your Stantler can even learn that move yet, much less master it.
Well, any of my Stantlers, rather, because I have several, I think. I don't know how many I have, to be honest. I have 1, 2,
At
3.
least- oh, yeah, 3.
Yeah, 3.
I would say just pick the highest level one.
So that's
like
9,
it's-
11. Okay, so the 11.
There we go. Don't know Psy-Shield bash.
I'm going to get rid of Combi for now.
Yeah.
Does
Oh,
not
it's a male
know.
Combi too. Yeah, I would really get rid of that.
Yep, none of these know it, I'm assuming. Okay. Yep, alright, well. Yeah, I caught several Pokemon. I got a Psyduck as well, as you might have saw.
Okay.
Well, it's out of that now. Now, so I guess if I go back to here, Stantler, defeating them would be worth it, but they run away, so it's kind of hard to.
Yeah.
Yeah, Snorlaxes are scary in general, but the one I ran into, I mean, that one that you're talking about, I ran into before I knew that alpha Pokemon were a thing, and so its red eyes and everything were just terrifying. I guess let's just train with it maybe, and it'll.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's no good option here for Stantler. I don't think.
Maybe just kill Stantlers with your Stantler would be your best bet.
If I can. And where are they located again? What did it say? Deer Track Heights. Of course. Oh yeah, of course. So that's like right behind me.
Hey, there's one.
That was way too
Sneak
far.
attack.
Oh, never mind. That was not way too far. Ooh,
Let's see. what you can
agile
do.
style move. Right? Is
Doesn't
that what it
affect
wanted?
the-
Agile? Or did it want strong?
It wanted agile moves.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Cool. This one's stronger than me, though, so I'm a little bit worried. Oh, yep. That's
Nah, you're fine.
not good.
I'll tell you, Stantler. Well, do you want me to tell you when it learns Psy-Shield Dash?
Nah. Also,
Okay.
let me look back at this. So, agile. Okay, so that's 2 more points right there, right?
Yep.
And then it'll be 3 more if I just use 1 more.
4 more.
4 more, rather. Yeah. So that'll be 8. I'll be at level 8.
Yeah.
Question mark. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep doing this. I'm just gonna use 8. 6. I'm
Okay.
gonna use 6 more agile style moves, and then I'll be good.
That works.
Yeah. Okay. So maybe this isn't as bad as I thought. But I'm not gonna attack other Stantler. I don't think.
You're gonna attack Starly. Poor defenseless Starly.
That's probably gonna run away as well. Oh boy.
Let's see if it's gonna run now.
Yep.
It did. Okay. Starly is dangerously close to the edge of that cliff.
And you know what else is dangerously close? Stantler's about to be.
Stantler's about to dash off the edge of the cliff.
Looking around. Interesting.
I do also love that the stream froze a second while it was on the edge of the cliff.
Oh no, did it? Oh boy. He ran away by jumping off the cliff. It committed suicide just so it can get away from the Stantler. What's the Pokemon that's nearby?
What
There
do
is
you
a
mean?
There is a Stantler. The music was playing.
You hear the alpha
Yeah.
theme? Maybe it's an alpha Stantler. I don't know.
I think there is an Alpha Stantler somewhere nearby. I don't know exactly where it's at.
There's a sleeping Stantler. No longer asleep.
All right.
Oh, we're gonna get some double Pokedex completion happening here.
Double Pokedex completion.
You completing the Pokedex? Maybe I should complete my Pokedex while Red Rhino completes the Pokedex while you complete the Pokedex.
But Jacob, isn't your Pokedex already complete?
It's not perfect though.
Yeah,
And
but
that's what what matters.
But I talked to you about that, and you were like, yeah, no, that's not gonna happen.
Well, maybe I changed my mind. I don't know.
All right, one more, and it's gonna be against this Geodude because I'm not smart. All right.
Woo!
Okay.
Oh no, let's charge. Okay, that's Stantler complete.
Stantler's complete. Okay. So what is next?
I'm gonna guess what comes after Stantler. Combi.
Well, I'm gonna heal up. Actually, I don't need to heal up.
I don't know what the order of the Pokedex actually is, but Combi seems like a reasonable enough guess.
Munchlax. Should I try
Yeah.
and? Well, I'll just save that for later.
Okay. You can go
Paris.
try and catch Snorlax.
Yeah. Okay. Paris. Oh, Pikachu. Which is very close already.
Use Thunderbolt if you know it.
I definitely don't know Thunderbolt.
Okay.
But it's fine.
What if you go and catch a light specimen? That gets you a
I think
number cut.
Yeah,
or
I
just
think
catch one at all, actually.
trying to find them is the if I just catch one, then that's gonna be my easiest thing, I think.
I mean, if you catch a light one without being spotted, that's
Ooh.
like 1, 2, 3, 4 points for you right there.
That would be a lot of points, yeah. But I only need 2.
Oh.
So
I mean, true, but why not overkill?
All right. So they are in Nature's Pantry, and they're very rare, from my understanding.
There's a general kind of spot where they show up in Nature's Pantry.
I assume it's a daytime only thing, so maybe I should sleep until morning.
It does have that information, I think, in the Pokedex, doesn't it?
Well,
Or
I
do you
saw
not get
that,
that?
but I don't know if you get that until it's completed, because it seemed like it was the same for everyone. But hang on.
Well, a lot of them are just like any time of the day. Yeah, like Pikachu is.
Are we sure though? I don't think I've seen one that's different.
Zubat, for an example, or Drifloon.
Oh wait,
are some examples of night-only Pokemon.
I think I've already done Zubat. Yep.
Yep.
Ah, well, I've completed Zubat though, and I've completed Drifloon. So how do I know that I don't know this information just because I've completed it? You know what I
think
mean?
it's just accurate.
Are we sure though?
I'm sure.
No, wait. Well, never mind. Actually, yeah, I haven't completed Ponyta yet. Technically, have I?
Ponyta shouldn't show appearing in rain. And
Okay,
that's
so
correct.
there we go. It's okay. So it has proven itself to me at this point. Oh, it also took a while to do all the Wurmple evolutionary lines.
Oh, I'll tell you, Cascoon was actually one of the maybe like last 10 that I completed.
Wow, that's crazy.
Because it was just so difficult for me to find in the wild. And I didn't feel like catching enough Wurmples to evolve into Cascoons.
Wow. Yeah, I didn't find any other ones in the wild. I just was training mine, and I used Poison Sting enough times, and as you can see here, I used Poison Sting a
Wow.
lot, and
You evolved plenty.
yeah, I evolved multiple times. So that's kind of what happened there. But anyway, what was I gonna do? Oh, next up is Pikachu, right?
Yep.
Okay. Well then, Nature's Pantry is over here. Well, if you want to try and guide me to where you found one, is that what you were gonna do a minute ago, or?
Yeah. You know
Oh,
the
snap.
cliff you can look off of and see Staraptor flying around? It's to your left currently. Head out there. In that direction.
Over in this direction?
Yeah.
There's a
toward that cliff
Staraptor
out
you
there.
can see flying around?
Yes. And you made the comment that it was very low frame rate yesterday.
Oh, that was a Staraptor. Oh. I
Yes.
guess I just didn't realize that. Okay, so head this way.
Yeah, toward that cliff. And then don't go out on the cliff, but then go to the left of the cliff either. Like from here, go directly left. Over here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is that a
That's
Pichu?
where you.
It
Yes,
is.
it is. This is where I usually see them at.
Well, now I want a Pichu. Pichu! Hey! That's cool.
And Pichu, it's one of these that's very difficult to get a 10 on because you see every single task for it, besides evolving, involves doing something with it in the wild, not using a move, not being agile or strong. It's all about interacting with wild ones.
Yeah.
So
So,
it's kind of tough.
but we of course have no idea what kind of food it likes or anything. So,
Well, any animal, any Pokemon will take orange berries.
I threw an Oranberry at a
If you threw a orange berry at a Pokemon and it ran off, you may have just hit it with the orange berry and scared it.
please. Yay!
Good job.
Okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go back to Heights Camp to refresh the area, I guess. And then also,
Okay.
how does Pichu look now? Oh, wow, that was several.
Yeah.
So I just got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
If you can feed it twice more, and you can actually feed the same Pokemon multiple times. I think you were trying to do that yesterday.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I tried to do that yesterday, but it didn't work. Like, I don't know if I hit them or what, but
Yeah, if you can feed it once or twice more and then catch it without being spotted, that's pretty much done.
or just. Well, that's true. Yeah. Well, if I just catch it without being spotted, then that's it.
Yeah. But feeding helps you not be spotted. In general.
That's fair. Okay.
Well, there you
But
go.
anyway,
You're about to get a whole completion that you never even knew you could have gotten.
I should have really marked that area. Where was it at? Over here somewhere?
No.
Over here?
Yeah, right about there. That's that little jutty outy bit's the cliff where you can see Staraptor.
Right here?
So yeah. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So then go up from there some. And you got it.
Woo! Damage. I need to be careful. So it's over there.
Mhm.
But I don't see one. So maybe it hasn't reloaded the area yet. Yeah, it might be
Seems
worth
that way.
it. Okay, it might be worth it for me to like go really far away
Okay.
and I don't know, rest or something.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, how long will it take me to get there from here, Jacob?
Probably not as long as you'd think.
I'm making some pretty good progress.
Yeah, you're actually a fair way there already.
Yeah. Just us talking about it is, we're getting so close, just before we even finish talking about it.
Mm-hmm. Like at this point, you're probably, I don't know if you're coming up on halfway or you are halfway.
I think I'm more than halfway.
By the end of the sentence, you're definitely more than halfway.
Yeah, exactly. In fact, I would even argue that by the end of this sentence, I'm more than 2/3 of the way.
Really? I would even say 3/4 by the end of this one.
And by the end of this one, I'm like almost there.
Yeah, I think like right now, but before I even finish talking, you will have seen a Pikachu.
I don't think
Okay,
that's
that one was false. There's also no Pikachu.
No Pikachu. I don't know why I'm attacking this Kricketot. It's gonna run away.
Take out your anger on it.
Oh, it didn't. It didn't run away. Why not? And it ran away. Okay. Stantler, do this for me, please. Thanks. Okay. Give me the bears. Bears. Alright. I'm going to move on from Pikachu temporarily, and then we'll come back to it in just a bit. So
Okay.
Abra would be next. Now, theoretically, my Abra would know Teleport, I would think.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And so I could just go around using Teleport a bunch of times.
Yeah.
And using it 3 times. I could use it 6 times, probably. That wouldn't take too long, I don't think. And that would give us 6 more points, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And then, what else are you gonna do?
I don't know. I guess I have to go. I have to do one more thing after that.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay. This is exciting. I feel like I'm making progress.
You are, yeah.
Pichu. Where's it at? Oh, there it is.
In fact, all it knows is teleport.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, here we go. And peace. Can you put Abra back in?
Oh no, I can't.
Oh no. Okay, that would have been nice to grind up some teleports.
Yeah, that would be hilarious.
Well, that's gonna be swapping out.
Oh, this is hilarious.
Abra. Teleports out.
I just imagine that I'm yelling at Abra and I'm like, "You psychic!" And then it's just like, okay.
This poor Starly is so confused. I think it's not gonna run away from you because it's just too confused. It'll have to see how this is gonna end.
Boy. Oh, Mo.
Ooh.
Oh, Mo.
You should probably swap out Abra. Have you considered using teleport?
Abra, use teleport. Okay. All right. I think Abra should go out.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see.
No.
No.
Oh, 2 others. Well, the others might be for other for Starly, I guess.
Oh yeah, for watching it use Gust.
Yeah. Okay, so Abra with a Scatterbang. Am I supposed to know what that is?
No, you don't
Okay.
have that item.
Okay. I'm surprised the one that I caught, I didn't catch without being spotted. Like, how does that even happen? How did I catch it despite being spotted.
Did it see you and then teleport away, and as soon as it teleported, you caught it? Like when it reappeared, you caught it?
Well, no, it doesn't. It doesn't reappear whenever it sees you. At least I never saw any of them reappear.
Oh,
Once they saw me, they just disappeared forever.
It takes them a while to reappear, I think.
Oh, you know what? I think I know what happened. I think I threw a Pokeball at it and caught it by surprise, but it didn't catch. And then whenever it breaks out of the Pokeball, there's a brief moment before it teleports away. So I think I took advantage of that.
Okay.
That's probably what happened. Anyway, onwards to more. Hey, you look like a good teleport specimen.
Let's see how long it'll stick around and deal with our shenanigans.
Also, I've decided I think I'm not going to use any evolutionary stones on Eevee until I get some of these other less easy evolutions.
Okay. Like the Espeon, Umbreon, Sylveon situation.
Yeah. Yeah. That's cool. Oh, campus right there. Oh, this is not a good idea. But I'm going to do it anyway.
Okay. That's a good sound.
Yeah. I tried my hardest.
Why aren't you the sound designer for Pokemon Legends Arceus?
You know, Jacob, why aren't I? I know that's incorrect grammar, but I don't care. That's what you said, so I'm going with it. Hey! All right.
Who's coming out? Eevee. I do notice you're actually taking out the Starlies now.
Well, I realized that Eevee's never going to evolve unless I give it some experience.
Yeah.
Which catching the Starly would probably be better for that, but...
Maybe, yeah.
Okay. So now I got to decide. Now I got to make a tough decision.
You want to use 6 more teleports? Or try and catch one?
7, 8.
Or try to evolve it. I mean, also, what level's your Abra?
It's far away from evolving, I think. 10.
And Abra evolves at, let me see, 16.
Wait, Jacob, why am I trying to jump this impossible cliff? Yeah, so that's a while away. I guess I can do this. Hey, it's level 11.
Wow.
Oh boy. That is a terrifying looking Pikachu.
Oh my goodness. It's a big Pikachu. You better be careful. Is there any task related to Alpha Pikachu?
Probably. No.
No. Okay.
But different
This one.
forms I've obtained. This would be a different form, wouldn't it?
No. By that
Oh.
it means male, female.
Is this one female?
Is it? I also. What form
No.
do you already have? Do you have a male or female currently?
Oh, that's a good point. I don't have it on me, do I?
No. If you go to the Pokedex,
Oh, Pokedex.
the form you've got cataloged is which one? Male.
Male.
Okay.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Okay, but if I catch one more Pikachu, then that'll complete the whole
Yep.
thing.
What if you just let it use Thunderbolt on a Pokemon? That'll complete it too.
That's true, isn't it? Wow.
That's assuming it knows Thunderbolt, but I have a feeling it does.
Oh wait,
it's alpha.
was there a feeding it? No. Okay.
No.
I'm gonna try and catch it without being spotted first, even though it's not gonna work.
Okay.
I'll snap it turned slightly. How dare you?
You could always feed it.
Oh, that didn't count. Darn.
Mm. No.
Oh, it hasn't seen me yet though.
Well, maybe you've got another chance.
Those eyes are terrifying. Those pixely, googly eyes.
Pixely, googly eyes. Oh, as long as the Kricketot doesn't eat it first.
That counted. Kricketot noticed me.
No.
It still hasn't seen me.
I'm surprised you hadn't noticed you yet.
Also,
2 failed captures.
something that I can do, that I probably should do, is craft more Pokeballs.
Or
Also,
maybe you
Jacob,
can craft a Great Ball.
No, I'm gonna do what I said before and only use Pokeballs.
Okay.
You told me I could. Like, what are you talking about?
I mean, yeah. It's gonna be tough, but you know that.
I mean, it's tough in every game. Also, I did what you wanted me to do, Jacob. I have an even number now.
Okay. I mean, I was okay with 35 though, me too. 5s and 0s, Austin. 5s and 0s.
I honestly could just throw a Pokeball right now.
Okay.
If I can. Yeah.
Hey, nice. Oh no.
Again, how has it not noticed me? It's confused. Did I even see what level it is? It's 24. Wow. Are you not okay with this number, Jacob?
What do you mean okay with this number?
You said 5s and 0s. 5s and 0s only.
Oh. Ugh, 24.
24? Darn.
Target it again?
Well, I'm not close enough. Oh, now I am.
Yeah, you could still catch it. I was looking to see if it had gotten an X over its head yet when you target. No, it's still.
Nope. It's suspicious.
What you could also do is try hitting it with a ball of mud. See how that goes.
That seems like not a good idea. But
It's
I'm gonna do
electric
it.
type. Come on.
But I'm gonna do it anyway. What was that?
Practicing for how it's
Oh,
gonna
now
Oh.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, thanks, Jacob. All right. Use Thunderbolt
this.
on my Ponyta. That's not Thunderbolt. Can't believe
That's
you.
not Thunderbolt either.
Okay.
Come on, Pikachu. Oh. That's good.
Okay. I'm sorry, Eevee. But hey, if I catch this with Eevee out, then... Oh, gosh.
Also, this Pikachu does not have Thunderbolt, I don't think.
Oh, great. Okay. Come on, give Abra some level. Nope. Hey!
Good job, Abra. Something tells me it's not gonna dodge Spark twice.
Probably not. Oh boy. Oh no.
Oh, that's doesn't kill though.
That does not
and
kill.
Abra's not really intending to use any moves here, so.
Yeah. Come on. Come on. Hey!
Hey, there you go. Good job. You got an Alpha Pikachu.
I did. Wow. Maybe I should just evolve Abra.
I mean, if you
Oh,
can
there
keep
it
on-
is. Yeah, okay. I see it.
Yeah.
I also found the flying Gyarados, and I wasted a couple of Pokeballs
yes.
trying to catch it.
You probably can't reach it with your Pokeballs, can you?
Yeah, no.
Yeah. It's cool though, because this is the first. I think I read somewhere. This is the first game we've actually seen Gyarados fly.
That's another one.
Yep.
Yeah. I think you might be right.
Even though it's been something that's been like hinted at being an ability of its for some time, considering it's a flying type.
Hey. Okay.
I
Well,
don't
now
know
I
if
do.
you're
Oh,
aware-
light specimen.
Nice. I don't know if you're aware of the mythological basis for that, by the way. I could explain. I could enlighten you.
Oh, for what Gyarados is?
Yeah,
it's a folktale or fable or something like that, where
Yep.
it's
that a carp could leap over a dragon's gate.
Whoa,
and
why are there so what in the world?
Oh, wow.
Uh.
And turn into a dragon that could fly,
Yeah.
which is funny because something really neat that they did at the base of that waterfall that the Gyarados is near. There are Magikarp, and Gyarados is flying around the top of the waterfall. So it's like one of the Magikarp jumped up the waterfall and turned into a Gyarados. Well, you're just being a Pikachu fiend now.
I'm just running into all these Pikachu.
You're the Pikachu ultimate fan. So that Pikachu is like asleep.
Oh, was it asleep?
I think so, yeah. Oh no.
Oh, it noticed me.
Too late. You dodge. Oh no. Oh, that's a female Pikachu.
Oh, it is.
Teleport!
Gotta get my teleports in. Okay. I guess Staravia. I worked really hard to make my Duat higher leveled than my Luxio.
You seem very concerned with your starter being highest leveled.
It's nice. Does that mean a guaranteed catch when it's a short hop like that? It seems like it does.
In my experience, yes.
Oh wow, Abra is so close to. What's gonna happen first? 4 teleports or
Evolution.
evolution?
Probably evolution at this point. Especially if you keep having to get apricorns for you. It's like Golbat.
Yeah, how high of a level is it? This is not how I check how high of a level it is.
No. It is level 24. But it must be asleep or something right now because you've got a good chance of catching it if you just want to chuck a ball. Oh, okay.
Oh no, that's not good. No.
Oh, not Abra.
Not my bra. That's my bra.
It's your Staravy bra.
Okay.
I say you should use Brarial Ace.
Brarial Ace. Okay. I also realized that I'm gonna change Pokemon.
Okay. You go to Luxio. Wasn't Electro type move one of the goals for you there?
Oh, it could have been, but I'm gonna.
I think it was Electric and Psychic defeating. But if you want to catch it, do that by all means.
I do indeed want to catch it, and I'm hoping that I don't die here. Okay, I did not die. All right, Luxio can go out and die for all I care.
Well,
I don't think I have.
Luxio. First, you don't want it to be high leveled, and now you're just killing it for fun.
I am not. Also, Luxio is like one of the coolest or Luxray is one of the coolest Pokemon ever.
Really?
And Luxio is pretty cool too. Hey, I did not expect that to catch. That's very neat. New move.
And oh no, Abra died, so Abra can't evolve.
Oh yeah. Let me go heal before I.
Hang on, how many points was that? Was that 10 right there? For Golbat immediately?
Was it really?
You had a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
8. Wow.
You've got 8 points already.
If I just use Air Cutter, well, or Bite. If I use
Yeah.
Bite 3 more times, then that's it. I'm done.
Mm-hmm. Or go find another Golbat and defeat it. No, Ice and Psychic, not Electric and Psychic.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Or go find another
also-
and catch it. That would also complete you.
I really got to pee,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna. I don't know. I'm gonna let you look
Okay.
at the Pokedex book cover.
Okay.
Whatever.
By the way, did you go back and listen to what I said about you yesterday?
No, I didn't. I really need to. Oh boy.
Well,
Oh no. What's he
for
gonna
all
say?
you know, for all you know, it just might continue today.
What's he gonna say today? Okay, I'll be back.
Toilet. There he goes. His shirt fading into the green screen. Now this Pokedex, it's a very cool design. But what I love about it is the fact that you got the black bar along the left side that really just makes it look exactly like a composition notebook. And my other question is, how is this thing any durability? Like, I get that it's being held together, but it's like one piece of like tiny little ropey kind of string. I feel like carrying that around in your pocket, it would come untied constantly. It would fall apart. I feel like the dex entries are just in whatever order they happen to be in because they've been shuffled around in your pockets as you walk around the world. What else can I say about this screen? It's got 24 unrewarded tasks. That number stops going up at 99 because one time I got 99 tasks completed, or more than 99, and it just cut off. He's seen 47. He's caught 33. I do wish that on this screen you could also see how many you've gotten to 10 points on. City and Fieldlands, Crimson Mirelands. I do hope he enjoys Crimson Mirelands. For me, it's definitely the weakest area of the game. For me, I would say it's got to be at the top At the top, Obsidian Fieldlands actually, followed by Coronet. No, not Coronet. Followed by Coronet Highlands, and then below that is well, hang on. Obsidian Fieldlands, Coronet Highlands, and the beach area. What's it called? Cobalt Coastlands. They're all really good. I would say Obsidian, Cobalt Coastlands, Coronet Highlands, then Alabaster, then Crimson at the bottom. But the top three are really kind of far apart from the bottom two. Also, it only just occurs to me that I should tell Austin when he gets back to not listen to what I said today, as opposed to yesterday, because today I'm actually talking about spoilers for the game while he's gone. So let me tell him that in a moment. Let's see. It seems like he kind of enjoyed the Cleavor battle. I'm also, what kind of confuses me is the fact that he seemed suspicious of the fact that Weirdeer is just a new Pokemon in the game. He was like, is that a shiny, what's the word, Stantler? And I was like, well, not really, but okay. We'll stick with that theory until you get proven wrong. And Cleavor, I don't know, he didn't have much of a comment on it when he saw it yesterday, or the other day. Was that yesterday? That was yesterday. So I hope he enjoys some of the other brand new Pokemon to the game. There's Ursaluna, who we've heard the name of. There's Basket Legion. Basket Legion's cool. I think he's going to like Basket Legion quite a bit. And I think he also might be a bigger fan of Overquill. Let's see. What other spoilers can I talk about while he's gone? Hisuian forms. What Hisuian forms has he even seen at this point? None? I don't think any at all. He's going to get his first one there in the form of Lilligant coming up here in the Crimson Mirelands. I would say I'm very curious to see what he thinks of Kalaba, the Pearl Warden of the Crimson Mirelands. Because I looked at her for a while and talked to her, and oh, he's back. I didn't know she was that old at all, like whatsoever. It was kind of ridiculous to me when they actually said. Okay, so now that you're back, let me go ahead and tell you immediately before I forget. Do not go back and listen to what I just said, because what I just said while you were gone today is completely full of spoilers for the game.
Really?
Yes. You can seriously go back and listen to what I said yesterday, but if you go back and listen to today, you will be spoiled on a fair bit of stuff.
Okay, now question, did you give the viewers a spoiler warning?
I didn't really until I was partway through, and then I was like, you know what? This is spoilers. And then I was also like, oh, you know what? I should also immediately tell him not to go back and listen to this. I was hypothesizing about how you might feel about certain parts of the game coming up.
Can't believe you just did that, Jacob. Also,
It'll
what am I doing
okay.
again? Evolving Abra? That's my goal? Okay, let's evolve Abra.
Yes. Maybe catch a Golbat. You might just be able to throw a ball off the cliff from right here. Oh no.
Oh no, I'm gonna fall asleep.
Also, yeah, you're sleepy. And you're asleep. I think it's okay. The only person who I think is here currently that's a human might be Red Rhino.
I don't know if he's still here.
And yeah, and they haven't talked in a while, so I think we're good.
But what about the live stream VOD, Jacob?
You could just mute me the entire time. Or play some elevator music over me.
Oh wow, there are multiple.
You ready to fight multiple?
Oh, why did I keep doing that?
This poor Abra is never gonna evolve. You keep abusing it like this.
come on. Can I not jump anywhere up here? Okay, fine.
I don't think so.
Oh, come on. There we go. Oh, it's standing there.
Hey.
Wait, I need to heal. Let me not forget to heal. I've been doing that. And it's annoying. Okay. Let me just go and not deal with Golbat. Let me... Actually, I'll deal with Drifloon.
Okay. I'm not sure how Drifloon's better, but...
Yeah, I don't know either. Drifloon's better because it'll catch immediately. Yes!
Okay. You're very confident.
Oh, but Abra's still got a ways to go.
That's some points for Drifloon there. You caught your 6th one.
Oh, but Drifloon was already completed, I think.
That's true.
Alright. Oh, I love the bass in that track. I know you can't hear it, but...
I think I know the one you're talking about. Hang on, let me unmute the stream for a second. I do not hear any music whatsoever.
Uh-oh. You don't? Is it too quiet? Or did you unmute it too late? Maybe, because there's no music playing right now.
Okay, I must have unmuted too late.
Wow, it's too far away. They also notice you from super far away.
Yeah, there are some Pokemon that do that.
Yeah, see, it just noticed me. Way over here.
Oh boy, is this gonna do it?
No. I've still got a ways to go.
There's a Basil. It actually looks kind of tall too. Maybe that's the tall weasel we need.
Ooh, that was a large specimen. Maybe you're right. There should be more Abras over in this direction, if I remember correctly.
Okay. So after Abra, what's the next one you need to complete?
Kadabra.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. That's part of the reason I didn't want to evolve it, but I'm like, well, I guess I could do that. Now here's a question. Are there any Pokemon that have a research task that is a requirement?
No.
Oh, that seems like a missed opportunity.
I mean, the one thing they all have in common, every Pokemon's task page, is that one of the... I think so. One of the double value requirements is catching them. But I think that's all they have in common. There's nothing you have to do.
Okay, so maybe it's over here that there are more Abras. Oh, yeah,
There's
it is.
one in this area.
Yeah, it's over here.
Also, there's an Alpha Starabia.
Yeah, I know. It's too
You
powerful.
don't want to fight it?
No, it's too powerful. Oh, yep, there's Abras over there. Let me kill these weasel.
That'd be so uncomfortable. You just got knocked down in the wet sand right by the beach.
Ugh.
All clumpy in your long flowing clothes.
I don't think this is gonna work, but I'm gonna try it anyway.
I think it will.
Oh, apparently it will.
Yes. I mean, you're like 15 levels higher than it.
Oh, that affects it?
What?
Catching Pokemon is
I don't know.
Oh. Well, that one worked too. Cool. Maybe that'll give me enough experience. Not quite.
Not quite.
Very close.
We said that in sync on my end.
Oh.
There's an Abra. There's 2 Abra.
Now they all like orange berries, is that right?
Yeah.
Oh. That's far away. Now I'd really like to get over in that grass if I can.
Yeah, I would say just walk over there. Slowly.
It can still see me from the grass, but it's not as easy.
Yeah. And now if you throw 1, you should have some luck. Well. Oh. Okay, it saw it. There it goes. And consume berry. Not nice.
That's surprising.
You might be able to backstroke it like that.
Oh, maybe. Oh, maybe not.
Where's it going to show up?
Oh, boy.
It's facing you.
Yeah. I'm just going to have to wait this one out.
Okay.
So, in other news, did you see that Funimation is being absorbed into Crunchyroll?
Seriously?
Yeah.
Well, that's exciting.
Yeah. And one thing that's very exciting for me...
That's perfect.
if
We're
it'll
going to
catch-
rapidly... No.
One thing that's very exciting for me... already is that some of the anime have been moved over already to Crunchyroll. And, you know, I have Crunchyroll. I've had Crunchyroll for the past half a year, maybe even a year almost.
Oh, okay.
And Mushoku Tensei, it's like my new favorite anime, is already on there.
Wow.
It's already one of the ones.
I was going to say I feel like we're rapidly going to get to the point where I feel like there's only the one anime streaming service. And then I'm like, okay, well, that's worth paying for. Because in the past, I was like, I don't know. There's like Crunchyroll, and there's, oh gosh, what's the name of the other one that you just said like 10 seconds ago? There's
Funimation?
Crunchyroll, and there's, Funimation and all this. And I'm like, I don't know. There's some on one, there's some on the other. If they're going to start consolidating, that gets more interesting to me.
Oh, it's still not quite. Well,
That's got to be like.
I mean, I definitely
one
have
more,
the. Oh, there's a tree right here.
Yeah, one more ore, one more tree, and that's gonna be it. Also, since we're sharing news, did you hear that there's gonna be an Apple event next week?
No, I did not. Now,
Hang on,
that's
let me
something that
see.
that's something that you would be way more excited about than me.
Yes. Well, we're sharing news that we're excited about that the other person might not have heard.
That's true.
It will be on March 8th.
March 8th.
I'll
So that's
definitely
5
be
days.
watching that if I'm able. That might be in like the middle of the day, and I'll be working, but I don't know.
Okay. All right.
Kadabra.
Kadabra.
So you should have like.
I guess I need to do Golbat now too.
Yeah. Golbat. How's Golbat doing?
Golbat was pretty close, wasn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah.
So if I just
If you-
use, well, if I
Bite
catch another
3 more
one,
times. Yeah. Use bite or catch another.
bite 2 more times. Yeah, I should go ahead and do that. Oh, but well,
And Kadabra Kadabra you should already have 4 points on. 2 for owning one and 2 for having evolved it.
That's... My microphone just started falling. That's not good. And I'm free.
You're about to try and capture the
Free
crafting stand if you're not careful.
Okay, we're good. How does my face look, Jacob? Is it okay? I need to come at more of an angle here. Okay. Maybe that's good. Maybe if I scoot up a little bit. Okay.
There you go.
Yeah, that might be good.
I like that I can see your shadow.
Move this down so that I can. Oh, you can see my shadow, and it's green, and I'm green. Green shadow. Okay.
There we go.
I want to see my Pokemon. Okay.
Hey, you're bagging.
Oh, that was bagging, wasn't it? Bagging them chicks, am I right? All right, anyway. What am I doing? What
You're getting
Pokemon?
Golbat.
What? Oh, Golbat. That's right. All right.
I'm gonna bite some fools.
Yeah, let's bite. There are Geodudes over here. I don't like it.
You're gonna bite a rock.
Ooh.
I'm gonna crack Golbat's tooth. It's only got like 4 of them, you know. They're very precious.
That's true. It does have 4. Oh, jeez. Oh, it would have been nice if it survived. Cool. Here, well, there we go, Jacob. That's done. That was easy. Okay, now Kadabra. Now let's look at this Kadabra nonsense. Yeah. Oh gosh. Okay, I finished Stantler. Okay. Oh, I need to do Pichu as well. Now that I'm thinking about it. But they're like you said, they're all. So that's one that I just need to go back to periodically. Which is, where was it again? Like over here, ish.
Yeah. Over to the right a tiny bit, but yeah. You're actually right near it.
Oh.
Wait, are you?
No,
oh,
I
no,
guess
you're
I'm not.
Never mind. I got turned around.
I was also confused for a second. No! Okay. But, Jacob, I will say that by the end of the sentence, I will be pretty close to it.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I would say that by the end of the sentence, you're going to be closer than 150 feet. But that's something I'm confused by. Feet, meters, yards?
You would assume meters.
Yeah.
Considering that the entire world operates on meters except for us.
True. I don't know. For all I know, it's at 22.
It's a Pichu!
Really?
Yeah.
Where? I don't even see it.
It's right up here.
I see Cricketots.
See it?
Oh, yep.
Okay.
Right.
Real fast. What's my game plan?
Catch it sleeping. That's a point. If you can catch it sleeping, you get a caught point, a spotted point, and the sleeping point. If not, then feed it and then catch it, because that'll get you the maximum points otherwise.
Maybe I'll feed it and then I'll see if it falls asleep.
I don't think it would fall asleep immediately after eating, but it's up to you.
But it could fall asleep later.
What if it's already asleep, though? Is my point.
No, it's not.
Oh. Okay. Fill that belly up. See what happens. You definitely just fed that Cricketot.
I did. You're right.
Oh, that's a task. You definitely just fed another Cricketot.
I think it hit the Pichu or something.
Or something, yeah, like a bump in the ground, or I don't know. That's the problem with like multiple Pokemon right near each other.
Cricketot!
They're
You monster!
ravenous. You're gonna max out the Kricketot feeding.
Pichu, you're
Okay,
right there.
This one I feel
Pichu,
good about.
you're right there.
So,
Ah!
Kricketot.
Okay, how about I throw it like over here?
Okay. Now is Pichu faster than a Kricketot?
No.
Maybe you should just catch the Kricketot.
Oh, true. That won't startle the Pichu, will it?
Shouldn't, not unless you fail to capture.
Oh snap! The Pichu is questioning
It'll
life.
Yeah, it'll do that, but it won't notice you. It just gets a little bit thrown off by the.
Oh snap!
Hey.
But it's running right towards me.
Oh my goodness! Oh. Wow.
What? What timing? What timing? Holy
something
crap.
I was gonna try and.
Why is there a Golbat?
Oh my goodness! Something I was gonna try and point out about Pichu
Yeah.
is, if you notice when it attacks you in the overworld, after it uses a move to try and attack you, it'll pant for a second, like, and it'll stop doing anything, which I think is a very neat little reference, because Pikachu is canonically too powerful for its own good. And that's all.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it takes damage and smash from using moves.
Oh, that was my Golbat. Wow, I thought for some reason I thought that was. Oh, jeez, I'm an idiot.
Let's see. I think that got it for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, perfect.
Perfect.
Well, not
Perfect.
perfect. 10.
10
Also,
10 fit.
what I would recommend is warping to
Chimchar's coming up soon. Anyway.
warping to a camp and emptying out whatever you don't want for the distortion.
Yes, I totally forgot about the distortion. I was like, "There's electricity happening. Is the distortion happening here?" Okay.
It's a very small distortion.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let's just move like most things.
Hey, you can make a Pokeshi doll.
Oh, a Pokeshi.
You got 3 blue. I'll tell you my strategy. Since Aurum berries are so much more common, I just made them like my always use berry. And I only carried around that type of berry, and everything else I just dumped.
Oh, that's fair. Anyway, that's plenty of inventory spots, I think.
Yeah, it should be.
Yeah, okay.
You can pick up those stones now.
If there are any, I hope there are some.
There should be. You usually
where's
get
the
evolution
star?
items.
Oh, it's over this way. You can see it.
Yes. You usually get evolution items.
So, I remember when this happened before, I was like exploring around and I was like, okay, and what does this mean?
Yeah.
What's different about this?
It's the build up. How do you feel about the music, by the way?
Oh, it's really good. It's very intense.
I know.
Stupid weasel. That little animation throws me off because it happens like before you actually get all the way out.
Yeah, it's based on whether like the camera is actually inside the distortion or not.
Oh, does it?
Not the character.
Oh, it.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
That's why it's weird.
Also, this is the exact same spot that the second distortion yesterday happened.
Yeah, they've got predetermined locations.
Yeah.
They're not just gonna stick it like out in the lake. Although that would be funny. Do you have any final things you want to do before the distortion appears?
I want to say hello to Shiny Sneasel, because this is where it was. It was actually like right here where I am. It was just sitting here. Whatever it was.
Hey, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, I still can't believe that happened.
Do you remember about what time it happened after I left?
It was a while. Like, that was one of the last things that happened. After that happened, I kind of did a little bit more, maybe for like 30 more minutes. So it was probably somewhere between 2 and 3, if I were to guess.
Okay. I'm actually going to pull up the stream from yesterday so I can confirm or deny. Live!
Oh, boy. Okay. Well, you have fun with that, I guess.
I mean, my poor internet connection is kind of having a difficulty with this.
You have
trying to pull up.
You have a poor internet connection. What? Since when?
I don't know. My poor computer, I guess, not my poor internet connection.
Yeah, you had a poor internet connection at your apartment, but you no longer live there.
Yes.
So.
No, I don't.
So now you have a great internet connection. One that's even better than mine.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought we had the same.
Well, we both have fiber, but...
Yeah.
But mine is
you don't
through...
have gigabit?
Well, that's what it's supposed to be.
Well, that's what ours is supposed to be, too.
Okay, what is yours normally?
Why don't I just tell you right now?
Yeah, just tell me right now.
Because right now is really probably the worst time of the day in general for internet connection speed, but let's see.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, that's rough. I'm rocking 160, baby.
160. Okay. Yeah, that's okay. So then maybe ours is roughly the same then.
Because you remember you were here at my house over the weekend, and it was like...
Okay, Jacob.
For some reason,
I'm hearing like these weird squeaks. This happened earlier too.
Really? Oh.
The music? The music?
Okay, are you still hearing it?
No.
Okay. I was going to say, I don't know why I did, but I ran an internet speed test when you were here at my house. And it was like just after midnight on Saturday, maybe. And it was pretty close to a gigabit.
Really?
It was like several hundred at least. Also, I just...
finally.
Nice.
Moonstone.
Good stuff. Also...
What am I about to run into?
I won't tell you what to do.
It's an Eevee. There's a Sneasel. It's not the one
Is
I
that
saw.
what you saw?
No.
Oh my goodness. Okay, I was gonna say I just jumped straight to your your Alpha Chimchar here from yesterday.
Oh, nice.
Okay, here is the space-time distortion in your stream. I think it's the one we're talking about here. And I don't... Austin.
Jacob.
You totally saw a shiny Sneasel.
Oh my gosh, how did... I can't believe it. I legitimately cannot believe it.
I'm also surprised. You didn't hear... Hang on, let me listen to the VOD.
Oh, snap.
No, I'm kind of disappointed. I mean, that was... Austin. It played the jingle.
I mean, there's a lot of new things that happen in this game that I'm like, I'm just accepting it. I'm riding a weird deer that looks suspiciously like a Stantler.
Wow.
I mean, who's disappointed here, Jacob? I'm disappointed.
I mean, I'm also disappointed, but I feel like I shouldn't be allowed to be. So I'm not going to express it. Have you picked up all the stuff? That's really the priority, since you can't really take on any of these Pokemon at your current level.
Stardust. Stardust.
I mean, I guess you could see what level it is. Oh. Okay, maybe they actually scale more with your Pokemon than I thought. Well, if you just want to pick out something to fight, feel free to. There are some Pokemon, I'm going to tell you, that only appear in space-time distortions.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, now I want a Sneasel.
Get yourself a Sneasel.
Oh boy, that's gonna do damage. Oh boy, that did a lot of damage. I can do damage too, you know. All right. Actually, just on the off chance that I catch it immediately.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh. Well, that's nice.
Jacob, I could have had a shiny Sneasel. If that's all it would have taken. Oh, this is going to kill Eevee immediately, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, Hypnosis. Avoid it. Oh, of course. I thought too hard. Also, do I have the stuff on hand by chance to craft a revive? I do.
Oh.
What?
Okay.
What?
I missed you. You threw a Pokeball at it too, and it bounced off because it had already aggroed you, and you just ran away.
But, well, because there was a lot of Pokemon aggroing me at the moment, I'm pretty sure. This is not a good idea either. Oh, there's a wild Eevee that I'm fighting. Oh, wow. I didn't even notice that. Okay. Golbat, you're up. Okay. Use Bite. Why not? Ooh, should I risk another one? I think I should. Okay, cool. Could always use more EVs in my arsenal.
Nice to have.
Ooh, and Lickitung might use Rest, which would nice, which would make it easier to catch. Oh wow, you've had this move that whole time.
Which move is that?
The Zen Headbutt, whatever.
Oh, okay.
That just completely one-shotted my Golbat. Rest. Okay. Let's try it. Why not? Nope. I do like how it's drowsy in this game and not just full-on sleep.
Yes, that's the change in the game.
That's actually kind of cool to me. Nope. All right. Let's yeah, let's fight. Let's use Flame Wheel. Ooh, it's burned now. Okay.
Oh no. Look at that big old tongue.
It's tonguing. All right. Okay, cool. Gosh, that's such a strong move. Okay. Come on, catch. Yes! Okay, cool. Can I catch an Onyx?
I believe in you.
Oh, it's... Hang on. Something that I can do. Let's craft a few of these.
Yeah.
And also a few of these. I don't know what all to heal up, though.
Probably just, I mean, whatever you want to use, mainly. What's got the type advantage here?
How about I just heal them all up and just make another potion?
Okay, that too.
Okay. Well, Duat's got the type advantage, but I care less about the type advantage and more about what it knows. But let me... Holy crap. Did it... Oh, it just disappeared. Darn. Go about, do your thing. How about the Haunter? Can I catch the Haunter? Ooh, that's not good. I probably can't catch the Haunter. But I'm going to see what I can do here.
I believe in you. You got this.
Wow!
Hey, that's completion though. You defeated with a dark type move. Also, the reason I stopped talking for a little bit is that I went back and I clipped at from yesterday.
Wow. Well,
It's for education, so you can go back and see. Oh, that's what a shiny sounds like.
okay. Well, let's
And
wait
it's
it.
gone.
Well, Jacob, now I feel like...
You feel like what? You feel like?
I feel like going to see... Hang on. We're just gonna... This is gonna take a second. Riku, what is up, my friend?
Hello.
My good friend. Let's make fun of me together. You came in just in time for me to do that.
Oh, beautiful.
So let me go to studio mode. Let me... Okay.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh no. My computer's thinking too hard.
Your stream does not like what you're doing.
Hang on. Is it still not working?
I don't think so. I'm not sure what you're trying to do, but
Okay. Hang on, it should be better now. Try this again. Start recording. Okay. Here we go. I'm just gonna skip to some... Do you have a timestamp roughly on where it was? In the...
Oh. I thought you were gonna pull up the clip.
I was going to, but now I'm not.
Okay. Let me find it here.
I came in and the PC was like, no. Yeah, my computer is struggling. It's doing a lot. Yeah, give me the exact timestamp. In the meantime,
Okay, let's see.
I'm gonna add.
The timestamp for you is Hang on. Loading the page. 6 hours, 17 minutes, and 50 seconds.
6 hours, 17 minutes, and...
Yeah, 50 seconds.
Holy crap. Okay. Guys, let's make fun of me together, shall we?
Here we go. Let's see.
Go.
What happened yesterday here?
Here we go.
We're in the space-time distortion. We're running around. Can you hear it, by the way?
I can, yes.
Okay,
they should be able to hear it too, but it's quiet, I think.
Okay.
So we're running around, and then... Oh,
yeah,
there's...
Pokemon.
Red Shard.
You still got a while yet before you see
Red Shard. Stardust. And at this point, I was just mad. I was like, where are the stones?
Here we go. Here it is. It is a...
Holy crap!
It's a shiny Sneasel.
Why
you see, it's got a little...
the crap did I...
Yeah. You saw when you focused on it there, it even had a little shiny symbol next to its name. It said Sneasel level whatever, and then had a little shiny. Yeah.
I was none the wiser.
And it does not despawn, so it just keeps on standing there.
I found a Weasel as well.
Weavile?
A Weavile, rather. A Weasel.
Yeah, and you're going to run back past it here in a second. You can just see it still standing there, pink.
What, Jacob, what are the odds of finding a shiny Sneasel there?
You have not gotten any dex completion on it, and you don't have a shiny charm. That is a full odds 1 in 4,096 shiny Pokemon.
Oh my gosh. Look at it. Look, I want to catch it. Like you can see that I want to catch it. I don't realize it's shiny, but I still want to catch it.
That's incredibly unfortunate.
Oh my gosh. Look at that. What the crap?
That's just a straight up shiny Pokemon.
Okay. Well, I'm done making fun of me. I think that's a little too much for me right now. Okay. All right. It's so pink. Ugh. Wow. All right. Anyway, where were we?
You're doing dex completion.
Yeah.
You finished Abra, I think.
I finished.
Didn't you?
Did I finish Pichu?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes. Okay.
Yep.
Abra.
Yeah,
So Kadabra. Yeah, I finished Abra.
You've got 4 points on Kadabra already.
Oh right. What do I need to do? Calm
Unless you want
Mind.
to try and...
What moves does it have? Because it did learn some moves. I don't have it on me, so let me. Oh jeez. Rika, are you used to the older Pokemon games? Because I ran into a couple of shinies in... I ran into one in X and Y and one in Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. And I think that might be when the shiny...
Let me see. When did they cut in half?
Oh, yeah.
They changed in Gen 6.
Yeah. Yeah. The older Pokemon games are like... They're like impossible to find shiny Pokemon. I've never seen one in any...
Unless you were really trying with a specific method, you're probably not going to find a shiny prior to Gen 6. I certainly never have.
Odd has confusion. Okay.
I mean, really, though, I'm thinking, how many, like, completely full odds, even 1 in 4096 shinies have I found? Maybe...
I've found, I think, 2 in my life. Or 2 or 3. And that just added. So that's my third or fourth.
Yeah, at completely unmodified full odds, I've probably found about 2. Everything else, and I've got quite a few others, have been increased in some way or another.
So, I'm just now realizing something, in
Yeah.
that I can evolve this, and that's gonna boost my number from 4 to 6.
Mm-hmm.
And I have another Abra that I can try and evolve, and that's
Okay.
gonna boost my number to 8.
And Kadabra.
That's actually gonna boost my number to 10 if I do that. But if in order to evolve this, we have to trade.
Yeah.
I know you're willing to trade.
Yep.
I do not have the online service now, but I am very tempted to just go ahead and get it right now.
I mean,
just for this stupid Kadabra in this stupid Pokemon game that does not matter.
I'll tell you.
I'm going to spend real life money.
I'll tell you. There's a way to evolve it that doesn't involve trading.
Really?
And you might consider that a slight spoiler, but I'm just letting you know, since I don't want you to spend real money if you don't want to.
Well, I want to spend the real money, like regardless, because I do want to play some Mario Kart, some good old fashioned Mario Kart 64. Oh,
yeah, I mean you absolutely need to get it by. Hang on.
For Mario Kart 8 Deluxe DLC as well.
When did those come out? It's like the middle of the month, right?
Wow, Riku, that's well. I don't know if I can consider that unlucky though. Like I feel like that's normal. It's still really rare to run into shiny Pokemon. I guess you were just very lucky in this game in particular, for some reason.
Yeah, the first 8 courses come out in 2 weeks and a day.
Really? That soon?
18th. Yeah.
Wow. Okay, Jacob, I've decided. I'm going to go ahead and do it right now, so you better keep some commentary going.
Okay, and I can't talk about spoilers this time, unlike last time.
No, you can't. Also, yeah, that's going away. Okay.
At least I still have you here. So,
let's just... Okay, the stream can't see anything. Okay, we're good.
Yeah, no. I can't either.
Good.
You're not going to give me your credit card information.
Well, it should be saved.
At least give me your mother's maiden name. Come on.
Oh, yes. Actually, your mother's maiden name is...
What I should be doing is... Oh, hang on. I just opened up Legends Arceus on my own Switch, and I am in the middle of a space-time distortion.
Why did you save in the middle?
And Mike... I didn't save, I think. That was the point.
Oh, that was the automatic save.
No, right. I never closed the game. I just put it in sleep mode.
Oh! Why did you stop in the middle of that? Okay, anyway.
I don't know.
But in Sword and Shield, I got one about halfway through the game, and then in this game, I caught a shiny Zubat almost right off the bat. Wow.
Yeah. My first shiny in this game was a Starly, which really disappointed me because I shiny hunted Starly in BDSP, and I saw Starly in this game, and I was like, dang it! I want something unique. I've already got like 5 shiny Starly. I guess that's kind of a first Pokemon world problem, but there you go.
Yeah. Also, my card information is not saved, so I'm having to put it all in. Hang on.
Okay.
Is it bad that I've made so many online purchases that I know my card information?
I mean, I know my card information off the top of my head.
Oh, that is not the zip code. That is a zip code that I used to live in.
Oh.
What is it again? That's it. Okay.
I mean,
I am not very far at all, Riku. Well, I don't know. Jacob could actually answer that question. He's beaten the game.
How far into RCCC? Have they beaten the game?
Riku, have you beaten the game?
Yes. Have you? If so, then I can give you a detailed answer without spoiling anything.
He has beaten the game.
Oh, he has. Well, he's beaten Cleavor, and right now he's kind of just
yeah, and then I got distracted by Pokedex.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, thank you. You have now spent lots of money, but
so we can go to the Obsidian Fieldlands, but we just haven't yet. I mean, it's the Crimson Mirelands.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, Jacob. Now, what I need to do is I need to train up the other Abra. So,
Okay.
I want to do that before we even start a trade sequence.
Works.
Hi. Okay. Yes. I want Abra. Wow.
BRB. Okay.
Burb. You know, every time I see BRB, I now think of Burb, which reminds me of Dangers, the Twitch streamer, the Mario Odyssey speedrunner. Mario Galaxy, Mario Odyssey speedrunner.
Really? Okay. I'm
Um,
not sure who that is, but I'll go along with it.
but his name is Dangers. He is a burb. He also says burb a lot.
Okay.
Also, he does a fun little category sometimes on Super Mario Odyssey called Talk a 2%. He's the one that introduced me to that.
Oh, yes. Talk 2% is fun.
Which is also known as burb percent. So, anyway, it's not known as that, but I'm calling it that anyway, just to tie into what I'm saying.
Also, I don't know what Pokemon that I'm going to give to you, because all of mine are, like, very high level, or
You
they're
better go
spoilers.
and catch some low-level Pokemon, Jacob.
I need to go find some crap to give you.
Some crap. Give me the crap. I want the crap.
It's a freaking trap. Anyways. We go to the Obsidian Fieldlands. Go to the Heights Camp. See what I can get. Watch me find a shiny.
Ooh. Wow, it actually caught. Oh, wow. Duat is getting pretty strong. Actually, all of my Pokemon are getting pretty strong, I think.
If you had a choice of me giving you a Pokemon from the Fieldlands, what would it be? Would it be a Stantler? Would it be a Pichu? Would it be a Monferno? That's technically in the Fieldlands dex.
Oh, wow. That counted as well. Okay, that kind of looked funny.
What?
Wow, it saw me so early on.
I'm so confused by what you're doing.
I'm just catching Stantlers.
You are?
Yeah.
I wish I could see it.
Jacob! Why didn't you let me know that I have not been showing my game this whole time?
Well,
Okay.
I didn't know what you were doing. And I assumed you were just having some difficulty with your payment information.
No, I thought I said that it was already,
Oh, okay.
Hey. Oh, dude. Oh, this is going to
Also,
take a while.
playing Legends Arceus in handheld mode is actually not that bad.
Really?
I'm doing it right now.
Are you going to get a Switch handheld capture unit? Chimchar!
Very much not.
I really should have looked at Chimchar's thing, but I didn't.
Oh, you want me to look at it for you?
Nah, that's okay. I'm just gonna catch this one. It'll be fine.
Okay. Catch it if you can.
I hope I can. These are strong moves. Use the agile version. Okay. Well, I hope it doesn't run away. That would be sad. That would be very sad. No! Of course it did.
Ooh, not good.
Well, Staravia is definitely not going to run away. Well, I say definitely. I don't think it's going to run away.
Seems pretty unlikely. You never know.
Yeah. So let's catch a Staravia. Swift. Ow. Hey! Experience? Good experience? That was pretty good experience.
You're close to getting your teleport points.
Oh. So I did finish Pichu, right? Okay, so then what's next after the Abra line here?
Oh, Chimchar.
Chimchar.
And then the real question, whether you want to bother evolving it.
No, not yet.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Oh, so I could just use Chimchar and just get Ember. And just use Ember a bunch.
Yeah.
And that'll help. No,
and then maybe evolve it?
Fine.
I mean, you really don't have to.
Well, I have multiple, I think.
You got at least one.
No, I think I have multiple. I think one of them is a one of them is a whatchamacallit? Alpha. And one of them's a beta.
Okay.
Yeah, that didn't work the way I wanted it to. Okay.
Come on, you got this.
Level 42. How did I not even notice the level? Oh, poor Abra. Okay, that was kind of cool looking.
Yeah.
How did I not realize it was level 42? I guess I got spoiled by all the Time Rift Pokemon or whatever being... oh.
Being scaled. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was surprising because I thought, or I seemed to remember that all the time rift distortion, space-time distortion, whatever, were very, very high level.
Now, Jacob, okay, so this over here...
Yeah.
This over here... I'll go ahead and mark that as that. So that's like Pikachu, Pichu area. Where is... where did you say Munchlax was again? I can remove this.
You.
Huh?
I'm thinking, how do I describe it? You see, if you go straight down south from where you are currently.
Hang on, let me go and like heal up and then I'll explore around. So you said straight south?
Yeah, take the cursor straight south. Then hang on, go up it a little bit. And over to the left some. And up a little bit more. Down some and to the right a tiny bit. You see that tree? If you go down to the left a tiny bit, that tree?
Yeah.
Yeah, right about there, I think. If I am identifying the map correctly.
Okay, where are my markers? Maybe I could just catch another Staravia. Hey, he's back. Burb is back.
Go. Bird time.
See ya. Riku's back from the toilet, so now that now Abra can go past the hall pass around.
That's usually how it happens.
That's how it works, yeah. When class is in session.
But school this Staravia, that's for sure.
Okay, this joke has gone too far. And nope. Damada. Oh boy. Oh boy. Come on, Eevee could use the experience too. Give it to me. Give it to me. I want it. Yes. Wow.
Almost.
Oh, wrong. Hey, I made a potion. It is over here. Cool. Okay, now, again, where is my marker that I said?
You set a stamp, I think.
Oh, not a... Oh, so you can only have one marker at a time, right?
Yep.
I guess I got rid of the other marker without realizing. So it's over here somewhere?
Maybe that's not it. No, I was incorrect. Keep on going that way. Yeah.
Oh, wood. I'll take wood.
Oh, no. The way you were facing.
This way over here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
And yeah, go straight.
He was just like, hey, my man Abra. Here you go. So keep
And
going
then
straight and then left here.
Yep. Yeah. And then right. Is that a Munchlax?
That is
No.
not a Munchlax.
Okay.
But I am going to put a stamp right here.
Let me just check. I'm going to teleport to that location as well. And head over there.
There, that's the Munchlax area.
Wow, I was way off. Let's see. You know what's unfortunate? Is that I have a Munchlax there right now.
Do you really?
Yes. Oh my goodness.
Wow. He made off with it pretty lickety split too. Yeah, that's true. Riku, I need all of my good luck. I need you to give me my good luck. Whatever luck that you may have had today, I need it. You don't need it. I'm making that decision for you. I need it. Okay. It's my luck. It's mine now. Okay. As long as we're clear about that.
Also, speaking of, when were we speaking of using the bathroom? I know we were speaking of someone needing to use the bathroom. Was it your Abra? Oh, passing the hall pass around.
Passing the hall pass around.
Speaking of passing the hall pass around, you know who needs to use the bathroom?
Is it me?
It's me, actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I might need to.
Oh,
Give me just a
okay.
minute.
We'll have fun. I'm going to talk about our friendship, Jacob.
Oh, gosh. Okay, I'm taking off my headphones.
So, Riku, let me tell you about Jacob here. He's actually a really swell guy. That is all. He's also probably listening. But seriously, he's a very cool guy. That's it for today's episode of Austin's Hot Gossip. Oh. Wow. I'm listening. Eevee leveled up. Oh, that's a spicy. Oh my goodness. Are we for reals? Are we for realsies? Are we for realsies? Oh gosh. I can't believe it. Wow. Wow. That just happened. Okay. Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah, Jacob was right. The evolution screen for this is really cool. The evolution animation, whatever you want to call it. Okay. So now I currently have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8. Oh, well, thank you. Yes. I still can't believe that just happened. Okay. So, yeah, if I just evolve it one more time, then that's it for that. Oh, wait, where's my stamp? Oh, it's way over there. Okay. Right over here. To the right. There's nothing there. I've been had! Oh, no. Okay. Let's go. Whoops. Oh, let's go heal up, I suppose. Suppose that's good. That's a good choice. That was very fast. Good water. So Riku, how's it been going? It's been it's been a little while, hasn't it? It's been quite a while, actually. Been going, man. Just trying to learn and work my butt off. You still been speedrunning Dread at all? I've been seeing that you've been doing some Dread streams. I really need to stop by some more of your streams. I've enjoyed the little bit that I've seen. Oh, wow, now. It's foggy. Interesting.
Okay, sorry, I'm back.
Oh, he's back. I've been doing
happened?
Dread mode, but I messed up good on the first run. I'm very excited to try Dread mode. And it's going to happen soon. But I've got some Pokemon obligations ahead of me currently. So I'll be doing that later.
I was
Also,
looking at those. Also.
You what?
I was looking at those chocolates, one of which I think you had while you were here over the weekend.
Yes.
And I was like, what's marzipan again? I had forgotten what marzipan was, so I had to look it up. And then I remembered it's almonds, and I was like, no.
You're at Z57 without space, spin. Oh, you mean space. Wait. Space, storm, or seekers? That's a lot of S. You're throwing me off with all your alliteration. Also, Jacob, it evolved. My Kadabra evolved.
Oh, good.
Also, you don't want to know what I was saying earlier.
Okay. I won't then.
Ooh, Golbats. So, are we ready to trade? Have you caught some crap yet?
Yeah, I caught some bad stuff.
You caught some bad stuff. Okay, cool. Also, remember, you can't spoil anything. Also,
I'm not.
how do we do the thing? Oh, hi, Weasel. Friend.
We gotta go to town.
Oh, okay. Well, let me do that then. Yeah.
I like that you put an alpha sticker where the Munchlax is.
Oh, that was an alpha sticker?
Yeah, if you pull up the map, it looks like
Oh,
a
I have to
alpha.
report my results. Darn it! I was hoping to avoid this, but fine.
Yeah, if you got results, you can't go back to town until you report them.
By the way, Jacob, I caught him on Inferno.
Oh, nice. Any shinies?
No. No shinies.
Oh. Are you sure? Got some Monet.
Jacob, are you sure that this music that's playing here is completely brand new?
Let me see.
You said that yesterday.
I feel almost certain that it's not been in the series before.
I feel almost certain that it's in Diamond and Pearl somewhere.
Where though?
I don't know, but
I know for a fact it's not a town. I know for a fact it's not a route. So what is it?
that was a good bit of a Monet. Most illuminating. All right, anyway.
Most illuminating.
Yes. Oh yeah, I caught several Pokemons. Oh boy.
Nice. That's Star.
Let's return to the village. The Jubilife village. What am I doing? Okay, so I'm in town. Now what?
Teleport to the training arena.
Is that the practice field over here?
No.
Oh.
Yeah. Not her. It's just teleporting there just got you near it. Go down toward the headquarters, and you see that little stand there.
This little stand right here?
Yep.
Oh. Simona. Here at the trading post, you can exchange merit points for items and trade Pokemon with others. Good of you to stop by. What is it you need?
What? This is also you saw some people's lost items out in the world. If you collect them, If you collect them, you get merit points, and merit points can be exchanged for some nice items.
I see.
Also, I'm not quite ready yet.
Oh, but I'm now connected to the internet, Jacob. And I've got my wired internet connection. You can't beat this.
Okay, let's see here. I'm going to enter a link code.
Oh boy. You want to put it? You want to
is.
put it in the? Oh, well, I already know what it is. Okay. Well, then briefly, I'm going to do this.
Fancy. Just to make sure our one viewer can't stream snipe us.
Okay, hang on. Does it display the link code always?
I don't think so.
Now connecting you with Jacob.
Yes. Here we go.
Okay. Here we go. So this is all my Pokemon, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So I can't see your Pokemon. I can only see the one that you're...
You can see what I'm currently hovering over.
Yeah, okay. Well, hover over non-spoiler Pokemon. Also, way to just show off your Munchlax. Way to just show off your Turtwig. Jacob!
This is the Munchlax that I caught in the Obsidian Fieldlands that I told you about.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, so I've rounded up a Bidoof, a Weasel, and a Munchlax.
Oh, okay. So...
Let's see, you're going to give me Kadabra?
I'm going to give you Kadabra, and then I'm going to give you another Kadabra. And we're going to
Let me offer
Kadabra it up.
my Pokemon. I'm offering you Big Oof, the Bidoof.
Big Oof! Bidoof!
It's
Yeah,
a nickname that I've always wanted to use for a Bidoof, and now's my moment.
This is your one moment in your entire life. You chose now for this one random trade.
To name a Bidoof Big Oof, yes.
Oh my gosh.
Also, this.
I'm watching.
All the animation budget. Taking off!
Oh my gosh. This is fantastic.
Like, it's ridiculous.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
These are some pretty fancy prehistoric Pokeballs. Jacob sent over Big Oof. Please take good care of Big Oof. Oh my gosh.
Hey,
Okay.
Kadabra's evolving.
Okay, now I'm gonna trade you a Kadabra for my Kadabra.
For Alakazam.
For my Alakazam, yes.
What's unfortunate is that I'm gonna get the points for evolving it.
Wait. You are, aren't you?
So you're gonna complete the You're gonna complete the Kadabra entry with evolutions. No, you're not.
No, I'm not. Wow.
Oh no.
That sucks. Can you cancel the evolution? Can you push B and cancel it?
No, you can't.
Really?
No, because in this game, evolution is up to you. You can decide whether it evolves or not at any point. So
Right.
if you decide it's gonna evolve, it's gonna evolve.
Right, but apparently you can't decide when it's trading.
Oh, are you saying I should try here?
Yeah, try not to. I'll go ahead and trade you this one, and if it doesn't work, then it doesn't work.
I'll try.
Okay.
Would you be interested in Buizel?
Oh my gosh, Jacob, why are you so good at coming up with names?
He's so zealous for buoys. He's got some Buizel.
Boy. That's kind of how I pronounced it as a kid, I think. Boy.
Boizel.
Oh no, not a Pokemon and a Great Ball. Jacob, what is wrong with you?
I knew that would bother you. Now you
Wow.
gotta release it or something. Give it back to me.
I'm going to give it back to you.
Oh, okay, here. Now let me press B if I can.
B. It
says Kadabra is ready to evolve. I'm mashing B. It is not stopping the evolution.
Oh no, Jacob, no.
Nope. It is an Alakazam.
Oh my gosh. My plans have been thwarted.
Also, why did I give you Buizel? Because now I've got both your Alakazams.
Well, give me my Alakazam back.
Okay.
You can have your stinking Buizel.
You didn't even see. You didn't see my third nickname.
No, oh no. What is your third nickname?
Aren't you so curious what I would have called it?
It's
You're never gonna know.
Crunch Tax. I don't know. Those taxes this year. How about them? Yeah, that tax refund was crunchy.
Nom nom. Taxes.
That's what you named it? Nom nom. Taxes.
Yeah.
It's a thing. It's a whatchamacallit, Jacob? It's a it's a hiddly-doo, Jacob.
Oh yeah.
It's a future hiddly-doo. Anyway, I will not elaborate any further.
I mean, technically, Hiddly-Doo is later in time than this game.
Huh? How? What?
This game is in the past.
Oh, right.
Hiddly-Doo is not a name that's ever been used in the Pokemon universe before. It turns out you invented Hiddly-Doo before you used Hiddly-Doo as a name. Are you not just going to give me Big Oof? Or do you want to keep Big Oof?
No, I want to give you Big Oof. Where the heck is Big Oof? Oh, it's in my...
It's in your party.
I'm an idiot. Don't worry. Don't mind me. Of course I want to give you Big Oof. Why am I so easily entertained? Oh, Jacob. Why is this taking so long?
Is there anything else you want to trade? Oh, I haven't confirmed. Is there anything else you want to trade so that you can see my nickname that I gave it? Or no?
What else could I trade? That would be a good choice.
Yeah. Until you have another trade evolution, nothing. Hurry up and get a Haunter.
Huh. Also, I can only imagine that breeding is a thing in this game. No, it's not. I think you told me that it's not.
Breeding is not a thing.
Yeah, you told me that already. That's unfortunate. But what is fortunate is I have 2 Alakazams.
This game is so very different.
It is, yeah. Seems like it. I'm quitting.
Dang it. It's okay, Munchlaxed. He'll see your wonderfulness one day.
Ooh, Weasel. Alakazam, number caught 1. Alakazam, number caught 2.
2. Nice.
So that's 4 points at least. And theoretically 4 more points for the evolutions. Yeah. No. No.
Okay. No, it does count then. Because you sent off... No, you evolved into 2 Kadabras, not out of 2 Kadabras. Okay, yeah.
Well, yeah,
Let
it doesn't
me
count.
Look at mine. I just got the number evolved for Kadabras.
Wow.
And
well, Jacob, I'm gonna need you to train up an Abra and send it to me because I did all that work for you.
Okay, that's not going to be very difficult at all. Give me a second. Let me drop off my trade fodder Pokemon. I actually have an Abra, just extra here.
No, that's Alakazam's Pokedex entry is going to be very difficult, so I don't think I'm going to even try to do that.
Okay.
I would like Kadabras, but I don't feel like training up an Abra. Monferno, is that even worth it? Question mark. If I evolved my Chimchar, it would be... Is Chimchar even worth it, to be honest? I don't know if I really want to... Honestly, Jacob, I may be willing to just stop.
Oh, you don't want Alakazam?
I do. So
Okay.
I might find ways to pass the time until then, but I may just stop for the night.
Well, I'm almost ready. Really? Entirely?
Yeah, well, Jacob, I got only like 2.5 hours of sleep last night.
Oh, okay.
I'm very tired, and I'm also very hungry,
That's
so
fair.
I want to figure out food before.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, well, make your way back to the trading post, and I'll be there in a minute.
Oh, you're already.
Yeah, I said I've got an Abra in storage here. I just need to pull it out.
Oh, is it an Abra or Kadabra?
It's a Kadabra now.
Oh, okay. 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 Oh, snap. I have to do this thing again. Okay. But Jacob, this is our usual code. Nobody can know our usual code.
I guess that's true. I mean, it's not like it's the end of the world. Someone knows it though. Either you get to trade Pokemon with one of us, and we're just gonna cancel the trade, or if you use it on Mario Kart, there's a slight chance you get to play Mario Kart with us.
Yep. Okay. And there we go. All right.
Okay. Well.
But what am I giving you in return?
I don't know. Give me something you don't mind losing for a second.
I don't mind losing Cricketune.
You're gonna get it right back, so.
I'm going to give you my Alpha Cricketune. Just so you can have a giant...
Well, I'm honored. Now you get to see it evolve.
I do. I'm excited.
I'm glad at least one of these happened for stream, and not just on my own Switch.
Yeah. This is just hilariously stupid. It's great.
Mm-hmm.
It's just traveling through the starway. What Pokeball
Because it reminds
is this?
me so much of
This isn't a great ball, is it?
rocket. No. It's a spoiler ball.
Oh, it's
Oh,
a spoiler
no.
ball.
It's okay.
Take good care of a Kadabra. That's your canonical voice, by the way.
I will begging.
And
I'm Milk Jam.
Look at those spoons.
Milk Jam, I got some spoons. This is me. This is how I sound like. Cause have you seen my mouth? It's like really small. I just got like a really small mouth. And
Mustache was really big.
yeah, exactly. This is how I talk now. I kind of miss being an Abra when I was mute. You know, I was mute. You would tell me to use Psychic, and I would just teleport out of there because I just didn't want to be there. You know, so there's a lot of people there, and they're scary, and I'm actually pretty stupid. Well, I'm supposed to be super smart, but I'm pretty stupid.
It's supposed to be like the smartest Pokemon.
Okay. Anyway, all right. I will give you your Alakazam back with the very cool looking Pokeball. Might I add?
Really? You like it?
It is definitely my favorite design so far, and
Interesting.
I would not be surprised if this would end up being my favorite design in general.
Wow. Okay.
Well, it's like it's such a cool color. It's my favorite color.
That's some strong words.
Okay, I'm excited. I'm also excited for the stream to hear the Cricketune. I guess theoretically, it probably heard it when I was sending it off. Oh yeah, it did. But I'm gonna hear it again.
It's always nice.
Oh, that Pokeball looks so cool.
It is a pretty good design. Yeah.
Yeah. So is this how trains work in the far distant past?
Here we go.
Oh my gosh.
Let's hear it.
Well, there it is. I don't think it was
Yeah.
altered at all, which is sad to me, but oh well.
Oh, that definitely is. I just listened to it on stream. It's
Oh, it
slower
is?
pitched. Actually, is it? Maybe not. I don't know. I know in the overworld, alpha Pokemon have lower pitched cries. That may not be the case.
I'm listening to it. Oh, it is. It's just slightly lower pitched.
Yeah. There's also
Very slightly,
some,
though.
There's also some variability in the pitch in the first place, though. Like, the same Pokemon can have multiple pitches of its cry.
Yeah. I also know that
Chance.
I also know that it's been a thing for a very long time now. That this has actually been a thing since like Gen 3 or Gen 2, one of the two. But when Pokemon are low health, their cry gets slower.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's been a thing for a really long time. But anyway, I think I'm going to stop here.
Okay.
Because, yeah, I'm tired. But we can continue this, and we're going to immediately start back with story in the next stream.
That sounds like a plan.
Yeah, we're going to go and figure out whatever there is to figure out, I guess. Oh, let me save.
Yes.
I guess it theoretically saves whenever I trade, but I'm going to save again.
Yeah, if you've got autosave on. I guess.
Well,
I've got
I don't
autosave off.
I don't have
It's
autosave
off.
on, but it said it saved at
Yeah.
9:33.
Yeah, okay.
So, anyway, Jacob,
Yes.
I think it's time for us to bid them.
$10.
Going for 10, go for 10. Do I hear 20? Do I hear 20? Oh, $20 over there. Oh, okay, anyway. I can't
25.
I can't do the auctioneer voice.
I definitely couldn't either.
Yeah.
I mean, can we ask Silene to do it?
Oh, good point. Let me do that real fast. Since I haven't done that yet.
Okay.
Let me upgrade my rank.
Your rank up. You've made some very good progress.
I think so. For only being in the first area.
You made progress. You're a star.
Wow.
Now that's not new music.
No.
But
I
that's
agree.
you officially attained the rank of 4-star in the Indigo team.
It's the Dragon Ball star. Lead-in
you
balls? Lead-in
lead-
balls?
Lead and balls.
Oh. Like lead?
Yep.
Oh, interesting.
And these as well. They are further recipes you'll do for crafting. You obtained a recipe for lead and balls.
Hyper potions. Wow.
Continue to dedicate yourself to complete the Pokedex if you want to rather high in the ranks.
Okay, now I'm saving.
Yes.
Okay. All right. And I think that's it. So I guess we will see you next time when we do some story stuff.
Story stuff.
See you then.